So let's look at superlatives, which means that it's big, bigger, biggest. So that's another way to shape adjectives around, right? So groot, groter, just like in English, grootst. So just like in English they put the ST, but in English a lot of times they put ST, right? So they say biggest, greatest, largest. In Dutch you don't do that. They just put the ST, the E, they leave the E out and it's just ST. But the same as in English, they put ER when it becomes more. So klein, kleiner, kleinst. So it's small, smaller, smallest, right? Grappig, grappiger, grappigst. Mooi, mooier, moist. So even when there's like funny words, funny letters like O, I at the end, they still do the exact same thing. So it all follows the rule. Lelijk, lelijker, lelijkst. Laag, lager, laagst. Then if you add them to a noun, of course a lot of times it gets an E, except for if it's een with a het word, right? So het grootste boek, because it's het grootste boek. Het mooiste huis. Een lagere boom. De knapste dochter. See? So let's go over the meanings of these. Het grootste boek, the biggest book. Het mooiste huis, the most beautiful house or home. Een lagere boom, a lower tree. De knapste dochter, the prettiest daughter, because it's knapst. And then the E adds to it because it's a de word. So de knapste dochter. The only exceptions for those are goed, beter, best. But that's just like English, you know, good, better, best. So that's really easy to remember. Veel, meer, meest. So veel, meer, meest is much, more, and most. So it sounds a lot like English, right? Goed, beter, best, good, better, best. Veel, meer, meest, much, more, most. So here's two examples. Ik heb meer dan jij. I have more than you. Meer dan jij. Sounds very simple, right? It's almost like English. And some Dutch make a mistake that they say meer als jij, but that's more like German or like the southern provinces. Ik heb meer dan jij is correct Dutch. Ik ben de beste speler. I am the best player. Very simple sentence. Ik ben de beste speler.